Good morning, everybody. Stephen Boylan here. So, welcome to Clear Mind CPD Live Network. What I'm aiming to do in this short introduction welcome video is just introduce you to myself first of all, and then I'm going to introduce you to the portal which you're in now at the moment. I'm going to give you a brief breakdown of what is involved in the portal, what you can and can't do in the portal, all of them different things. So I'm going to try and go through that in relatively a short space of time. And then underneath this video, you'll see like a comments thing. Underneath every video that gets uploaded to the portal, you'll be able to comment. So if you've got any questions, you can ask questions as well. So if you've got any questions about this introduction, this welcome video, please leave them underneath, and I will always get back to them as soon as I can. So first of all, what I would like to do is just run through a little bit of an agenda what I'm going to go through. So like I said, I'm going to welcome you to myself, introduce you to myself, give you a bit of background to who I am, what I'm all about, and then I'm going to give you a breakdown of the portal that you're in now, so then you've got a better idea of how to work and get the best learning experience from this portal. So what I want to do now is, and then sort of I'll be displaying our details where you can contact us, and I'll explain how you can contact us via email, via phone if you've got any problems. So the first part, like I said, I want to welcome you to myself, introduce you to myself, give you a bit of background, because a lot of people may not know me, probably only know me through what they've read on my profile in the counselling directory, or what you have read basically on my website if you've looked on that. So you may not know a lot about me. So what I want to do is just give you a bit of background to myself. And I want to start off with some personal information, because I think it's nice to share some personal information. And I want to get to know all of the people on the portal, because again, this is a networking portal. This is a support for all professional counsellors and psychotherapists. This is going to transform the way we do CPD. We can do it online instead of having to go to a place, because we're all busy with our businesses, we're all busy with studying in university, college, whatever it may be, with children, with our families. So this idea was to enable people to continue to develop themselves professionally and personally without the need to have to go somewhere. So you can do it all online, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in a bit. So my personal stuff is, I'm a married man. I'm married to Claire. I've been married for several years now, and it's been, you know, I love Claire to bits. We have an excellent relationship. And we've got 4 beautiful children. 2 children I've got to a previous relationship, and 2 with Claire. My stepson Ellis and the baby Alice Rose. And then my 2 older children are called Jasmine and Tamsin. They both live with the mum, but I do see them on a regular basis. So that's just a little bit of personal stuff. I was born and raised in St Helens. I've lived in Nottingham as well. Moved there for a couple of years. I've moved around St Helens area, but that's where I've generally lived all my life. I work in St Helens now. My main base is based in the town centre of St Helens, and that's just a little bit of background to myself. I've got a lot more sort of personal stuff that I will be sharing, because I like to share personal stuff. I think it's good. I want to build a real rapport, a relationship with each and every person in the portal, so I want to be able to share stuff with you. Again, there's going to be opportunities where you can even have a one-to-one with me, where you can have a chat and different things like that. I'll explain more about that as that comes up and when it does come up. But that's just a little bit of personal information about myself. So what I want to do now is obviously tell you a little bit about myself professionally, and where I am up to and what I've done, and where I'm going hopefully within my career, and where I'm going within my personal and professional developments as well. So first of all, I'm the managing director of Clear Minds Ltd. Clear Minds is now split up into 4 sections. We have, first of all, our talking therapies, then we have our therapeutic training academy, then we have our business consulting, where we help other counsellors and professionals to develop their business using helping them to develop their marketing strategies, helping them to develop their websites, helping them to develop all aspects of business and then driving more customers, more clients to their business. So that's one of a newest sort of service that Clear Minds offers. Another service that Clear Minds offers is now this online stuff. So you'll notice, if you've not already noticed, that I do a lot of online stuff, and this is where I'm going to be primarily focusing my sort of next career launch really is in online training, online support and different things. So I've got a number of portals that I'm running at the moment, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable at the moment. I'm still going to be doing a little bit of counselling as well, and I'm training live in our centre and go out to places training as well. But my primary aim is to do the online stuff and all of the marketing, obviously, for Clear Minds as well. So we have a number of other counsellors who work at Clear Minds. Some who you'll meet through different trainings that they deliver through this portal. So you'll get to know some of the other counsellors as well. We'll be bringing other counsellors in as well to deliver training. So more on to my qualifications and experience. So I've got 9 years experience of working in the public, private and voluntary sectors. I've done various jobs. I've worked for the youth service, I've worked for the youth offending service, I've worked for the social services for adults, I've worked for Doctors Surgeries, I've worked for Philippi, which is a counselling agency in St Helens. It's a charity that works with all people, and they are a Christian-based organisation. I did my training there, and I've worked for the Lighthouse Project, which is now sadly gone, which was very good. That was a voluntary position that I had with them. So I've done various jobs over them 9 years, and that's just a little bit of background in terms of what I've done experience-wise. My qualifications, I'm a qualified integrative therapist. I've been qualified for the last 4 years. It's coming up to 5 years now, so including my training and everything like that as well. I've done additional training in cognitive behavioural therapy. I've done training in clinical supervision. I've done training in creative play therapy with children and families. And I've done lots of other various different courses. I've done training to be a tutor, so I do tutor as well. I'm a qualified youth worker, and I've got lots of different sorts of qualifications, but I'm not going to go through them all, but that's just a breakdown of who I am and what I'm about. In terms of being an integrative therapist, and this is what I want this portal to be, not just sticking to one sort of therapeutic approach. I want to sort of introduce new approaches, new ideas, because I'm a firm believer that every client that we see is unique and individual, and therefore we need to be able to adapt our approach accordingly to their individual needs. So sometimes it's important to be able to just strip it all back and use a very humanistic approach with clients. Sometimes it's good to have a bit more of a direction, a bit more of structure, a bit more focus, a bit more of a sort of CBT type of approach. Sometimes it's a bit more about going back into childhood, looking back at the early childhood and the different developments within psychodynamic. So there's different aspects that I think are all important, and we sometimes need to adapt our working with clients. So this portal is not going to be just aimed at one sort of therapeutic approach. It's going to bring in lots of different therapeutic approaches as well, because that's the type of therapist I am, and that's the type of service I want to offer to all of you, so then you get a flavour of the different approaches. And then you've got different tools in your toolbox, so to speak, to be able to work with your clients to provide them a quality service when they come to see you. They're paying good money. Most of us are in private practice, so they're paying good money for a quality service. So by having a range of different approaches, different tools, you can be sure that you can provide a better and more quality service than just being stuck with just one approach. That's my belief. Other people would have a different belief, and that's absolutely fine. But my belief is to be able to adapt to the client's individual needs. So that's just a welcome to myself and into a bit of background to myself and where I'm up to and stuff like that. So now what I want to do is just go over sort of the portal, what you're in, and give you a breakdown of the CPD portal. So it's fully interactive. So there's going to be videos, there's going to be audio uploaded, there's going to be PDF downloads, there's going to be lots of different things that you can do inside the portal as well. So it's a fully interactive portal that you can sort of engage in to your art consent. What I would like to say as well when I come up to this next part is it does have different membership levels. So the first 100 people was given a free access to the bronze membership level, which you're in at the moment. Eventually, that membership level you can have that membership for free for life. I'm never going to change that and take that away from you. But there are going to be some limitations on what you can actually get and what you can actually do at that membership level. So obviously, the next levels up will include proper AQA training courses that you can do. So I'll explain more about that when I get up to that, in terms of when we come to launch the next level, which you can then, if you want to, you can purchase that next level. And there'll be a set fee each month, which will be mentioned when it comes time to launch that. So it's fully interactive, like I say, with limitations depending on your membership level. It's fully sort of what we call optimized for all devices, so you can use it on your smartphone, you can use it on your tablet, and you can use it on your PC or laptop. So you can use it on any device. All the content will play exactly the same no matter which device you're using. So it's fully optimized for all devices. You'll notice on your left of the portal there's like where you'll see sort of like following, like message. You can actually message other people in the portal, so you can send private messages, they can send messages to you, all the different things like that to get support and stuff within the portal. You can follow people who you find interesting within the portal. There might be a counsellor who you think is very knowledgeable you want to follow. You might want to follow other people. You'll find that I'll follow everybody just to see what everybody's up to and to keep engaged with you, because that's what I want to do, is make it a user-friendly, including myself as well. And so the social networking within there is all fully available. Again, above on the dashboard, you'll see where it says profile. You can go into your profile and you can change your password. You can edit all of the different things in there, so you can include your website address, you can include your Facebook URL if you have one, your Twitter URL if you have one, and your YouTube URL if you have one as well. One thing I would say is I don't want anybody to be marketing their own courses or anything like that within the portal without permission from Clear Minds. That is one of the conditions of using the portal, is that you do not market your own sort of service. Anybody found marketing their own services within the portal will be suspended from the portal, period. So because I've spent a lot of money on and time on developing this portal for Clear Minds, so it is for Clear Minds. If you want to market your services in the portal, then that's absolutely fine, but you must get permission from Clear Minds before you do that. So that's just to make you aware of one of the main conditions. as well. Another main condition is confidentiality. We're all counsellors, we're all professionals working with people, so confidentiality should be one of the most important things to you, and it is to me. So what I would say is, again, no sharing of personal demographics of any clients that you're working with. No sort of things that would sort of reveal who that client is that you may be talking about. Just be generalised if you're wanting support on what you're doing, what intervention would work for anger, what interventions work for anxiety. So things like that, if you want a bit of support from peers within inside the network, not giving any demographics or any clients that you're working with. So another thing as well, what I would like to say is, obviously, any risk involved to anybody or any sort of bullying, abuse or anything within the portal, you'll also be suspended from the portal. Again, you'll not be allowed back onto any of my portals or any ClearMinds portals that we're launching. So we want to make this an experience that everybody enjoys and has fun. So we don't want any kind of slagging people or bullying or anything like that goes on. I know you're all professionals, so I wouldn't expect that anyway, but this is just some of the things that I want to put down now before you go into it and you know what to expect. So that's some of the things, just things that I really want to stand out and make you aware of now at this early stage. So again, I mentioned the levels of membership. There's a bronze and there's a silver level. There's a silver level on its way. There will be a gold level sooner, but I've not designed that gold level yet. So silver will be on its way very, very soon. There's a forum, what you can add comments to. You can introduce yourself. I would like to want everybody who comes into the portal to leave comments and get to know each other in the portal. This is a network. It's about sharing experience. It's about learning together, because that's how we grow and that's how we develop. So please leave comments. Please go in the forum and leave comments in the forum. Introduce yourself to the community. Let the people know who you are, what you do in the forum as well. There'll be specific things. What I want to do as well is, is put downloadable PDFs, what you can download in the portal. Again, that will be in a different membership in the silver level, but you'll be able to access and download PDF downloads to work with clients and stuff like that as well. So again, all of our courses that are going to be on the silver level will be what we call AQA, accredited courses. So you will get an accredited certificate for that course if you choose to go onto that membership level. Also, there's going to be different courses every month. So like this very first month, I'm focusing on anger management, which you'll see the very first video was an anger management one. Every month after that will be a different topic, a different problem, using different interventions and different training packages. So every month there will be a different course in the portal. Basically, you'll have 2 months to complete that course, and then that course will be replaced with a new course. So you'll have 2 months to complete a course, what you get in the portal. And I'll explain more about that in the membership, in the silver membership level as well. So again, what I'm going to be doing, and this includes the silver and this level what you're in, there's going to be competitions. There's going to be prizes to be won. You can win cash prizes. You can win sort of courses that we'll be delivering here at ClearMinds in the centre. You can win courses that you can do online. You can win sort of goodies, lots of different goodies that are going to be included that you can win. So look out for the competition. There will be a new section coming on to the portal very soon which says competitions. Do check in there, because I'm going to be launching competitions. There'll be specific criteria for the competitions, so do check out the criteria and then go along and see if you can win some prizes. Okay, so that should be fun. So that's pretty much it in terms of the portal. Like I say, there are terms and conditions, terms of use on the portal. There are sort of contact details if you need to contact us as well. There are also sort of privacy policies. Do read them if you feel you want to. There are at the bottom of every page that you go on, so do read them, and do check back to see if any updates have been updated in there, because we will be updating both the terms of use and privacy policies as we go along. So do check back on there. Like I said at the beginning, if you need to contact me or you need to contact the support, please do so using our support section, which will include the emails and contact numbers should you need to support us and to get any support within the portal. Like I said, I really, really strongly want to encourage you to leave comments and engage with other people in the portal. This will make this a really excellent learning experience for everybody. So engage in it. One last thing, what I would like to say, if anybody is a sort of a trainer, a tutor, lecturer, or anything like that, and they have a course that they would want to deliver within the portal, and you're interested in doing that, please contact me, and there might be something that I can do to help out with that. Because I'm always looking for other people to come onto the portal and deliver some courses, and obviously you'll get paid for that as well. So that is paid work. It's not just going to be work where you don't get paid for it. You will get paid for that as well. So if you're interested in earning a little bit of cash and you're a teacher, you're a tutor with a bit of experience in whatever approach you work in, please contact me, and maybe there's some opportunity for some work there, some paid work. So without further ado, I'm going to bring this to an end, and like I say, I'm going to get to know each and every one of you during this learning experience, and I hope you enjoy the portal. Any problems or anything like that, please contact me. I'm always happy to help. So thank you and goodbye.